Hello, my fellow commanders. Welcome back to Total Conflict Resistance, and we're going to continue our war. So we did pretty successful over here on this island. We managed to clear up this half of the island. Now we are holding the bridgehead to be able to assault across. I need to get another artillery division or a battalion down here, so that way we can remove our artillery out of this unit and use them to a different effect compared to what we've used them before. Seems to make a lot of people happy doing it that way, so we will definitely continue doing it that way. We also need to work on getting certain armies back up to strength and be able to send them to help out other units. So I think I'm going to send this guy here. He is hurting for ammo. What do you need? 105? 105 what? M68 105. I wonder if I've got M68 105 though. So we're trying to get things ready for us to continue to fight on that island and finish the takeover of it before we move out to get ready to push further on the mainland. M68 105. I do not have that ammo. So those tanks are actually worthless to me. Awesome. Got our artillery group here. MRLS group. Let's go ahead and send them out. They look to be ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on the ship. And we're going to send them down here to the port. Export. Repeat, please. Send them down here. Use them as artillery support to help them out. I think we had a tank group over here, but we don't know more. What are you doing? I hate when they do that. Okay. Now we're gonna send this guy out. Send him back to this island. Get these boys ready for action. Export please. Diplomacy. Let's go ahead and improve. Can't improve nothing now with them. We're at 100%. Export trade. Send a bribe. Let them do some more exports. Let's see. Supplies. Garrison. Supplies. Mostly got artillery here. Don't have any vehicles worth having over here currently. So we're hurting on that. Okay. Continue. Let's do stew. Okay. I just need manpower down there, really. Go ahead and load you boys up, and then we will transfer you over here. Send you guys down here. I'm trying to get everything ready to go before I try to assault. I'm going to use these to take care of the rebels here. This and that other unit that's on the way. Yeah, this one. Resupply. Cool. Resupply. Let's go ahead and assault this unit. Hopefully they got range on them. Alright. 110 soldiers. We should have enough power to fight them. That's a good old M60. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, artillery's within range, air support, and all that good stuff. So, heck yeah. Infantry, send you up.
Roger.
Tanks, also send you up.
Affirmative.
I know a lot of you do not have ammo.
Yes, sir.
You do not have ammo.
Affirmative, sir.
Fall
Yes,
back.
sir.
You do have ammo.
Yes, sir. Roger
You
that.
do not have ammo. So you guys are just better off Jane out right there. Alright, Will, boys. Alright, Will. Reload. Daggone. Great start to the war. Or the fight. On artillery. On airstrikes.
Requesting support. Copy that.
Yeah, the 40 seconds kind of definitely sucks for the artillery being called in.
Requesting air support. Affirmative.
Move on up, boys. Keep pressing the attack over here. We got two tanks that are just going to be machine gun platforms pretty much. Reload.
Mission accomplished.
Call in some artillery.
Requesting support. Affirmative. Requiring support. Acknowledge. Copy that.
That was a great hit. Daggone. Whoop. They're running. Yeah, that 40-second artillery time kind of sucks. Not gonna lie on that. Maybe 20 seconds would be alright. But I mean, if they're nearby, it shouldn't take them 40 seconds. Come on, reload. Tag on it. Taking some casualties here. Nice. Whoa. Don't do that. Come on, shot. Lead a little bit. Load. Nice. Alright, that rebel's taken care of. Alright, awesome. RPK 120. And now I have, let me hold up for a second, y'all. I should have my policy of, yep, general mobilization. So now we should be able to arm up heavily. Let's do another police here just for safe measures. For here, what do I got? 5 reservists. Need some tanks though. Let's go ahead and move this unit to replace the 99th Battalion. Move this one forward as well. Go ahead and rearm. Got them rearmed. Okay, let's go ahead and take this. Okay, he's got 260, 16 vehicles. We got 247 and 23 vehicles. So we're hurting a little bit on manpower compared to him. But we got general mobilization, so hopefully we're able to do a lot better. Should, since we've got some artillery, a lot of artillery being able to be used in this fight.
Sir, yes, sir.
This also is update 0.96 as well. I forgot to mention that earlier. Okay, I am going to get stuff into position. I'm going to bombard them a little bit.
Require support. Affirmative. Requesting air support. Copy that.
Gonna lay it on hard and thick.
Affirmative.
And then I'll start moving up the infantry.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
I'll just go ahead and start moving up some, so that way they don't get bombed to death. Very nice.
Mission successful. Mission accomplished.
Very nice. Okay, now we've kind of evened up the odds a little bit. Okay, first tanks. First tank, push forward. I'll move this unit here. This artillery piece here. Artillery there. This one here. I don't know where he is. Oh, all the way over here.
Requesting support. Acknowledged. Require support. Copy that. Requesting air support.
I'm just gonna lay down fire on him. Okay, so new plan. You fall back, infantry, push left. No sense pushing right because he is no longer right anymore. Artillery pull back a little bit.
Require support. Affirmative.
Good job, boys.
Require support. Acknowledged.
If I can get the upper hand with firepower or fire support, then gold. Pull this vehicle back. don't like all these tanks that are spawning. And armored vehicles. Terminators. Hold our ground. Fire at will.
Require support. Mission successful. Mission accomplished.
Good job, boys. Keep firing.
Requesting air support.
Fire at will.
Require support. Affirmative. Require support. Copy that.
Gotta lay down the fire before I can.
Mission complete.
Nice, boys. Keep firing. Fire at will.
Require support. Acknowledged. Mission successful.
Get online, boys.
Requesting support.
Lay down more airstrikes. He may have the tank advantage, but I've got the artillery and everything else advantage right now. Kind of like Russia.
Mission accomplished.
Russia loves artillery.
Mission completed.
Hey, look, another artillery piece.
Requesting support. Acknowledged. Mission accomplished. Require support.
Fire at will.
Requesting air support. Copy that.
Daggone, he's already.
Mission completed.
Up.
Mission accomplished.
Reload. Ow. There you go. Alright, gonna call in another artillery strike. Right there.
Support.
Another airstrike right here. Try to move this artillery piece. Put our tank up. Nice.
Require support. Copy that.
Love our multi-rocket launch systems. MLRS system that I've got.
Requesting support. Affirmative.
I wonder why he's not calling in any of this power.
Mission successful.
Kind of glad he's not, but you know. Oh, speaking of the devil, there it is. True move.
Mission completed. Requesting air support. Acknowledged.
Start moving our tank up. Kind of outclassed with our tanks right now. war versus modern. Or more modern. That is. Tanks out of action. Oops. Cool, that tank's out. Came up with the hair. Fire! Alright, have him hold up. Oh, he's got artillery as well.
Copy that.
Counter artillery, please. Start moving the infantry up just a little bit.
Immediately.
Don't want to be too crazy with troops, but I don't want to stay stuck back here and lose them either. Nice. You gonna surrender yet? Okay, gonna take my tank for a drive. Overshot. Give me a good shot here. House chest keeps trying to turn on me. Come on, shoot. There we go. Come on, give me a good shot. Surprised they haven't surrendered yet. Alright. Holding up. Start going, pushing forward a little bit. Infantry. Start moving up.
Require support. Affirmative.
Back on. It's hurting out my troops a little bit. Ah, rat poopy. Let's see, vehicles here. Bombard, please. Start pushing forward, boys. You are now infantry squad. Please move forward. Yeah, gone. Lost a lot of troops on that one. Why are you pushing up so far? Why are you pushing up so far? That makes sense to me. You lost a lot of troops because you guys wanted to push up too far. Go. Alright. Time to push. A lot of casualties on this one. Way too low. Get a little closer. Overshot. That one. Call back in a artillery. Call it right here.
Support. Copy that.
Still got our old little RPGs. But I mean, hey, they work. It's not as well. They work. Man, they've got 18. They have not surrendered yet. Whoa. Yeah, come on. Mine was at 18 and they had 124. Mine would have surrendered by now. Oh, hello. Did not know I was that close to both of them. Alright, I'm gonna push up a little bit. See if I can get this other tank taken care of. Why the heck do they have 18 still though? Got it. Finally. What did we get? We got a Terminator. The artillery piece was ours already. Got a ton of sidearms and stuff, mostly from all of our dead soldiers. Occupy, yeah. Alright, gonna return. Let's swap out some stuff. Let's send you guys over here. Send you here. Send you here. And send this artillery piece back here. Alright. Then let's send this ship back to port. Okay. Let's rearm. Rearm, get some tanks up here a little bit instead of straight artillery. Cool. Now we need some infantry down here. So let's go ahead and take this Ghost Force. Use these ships here. Go up here, take the Ghost team, and then we'll put them down here to rearm. Our goal is to take this island completely. That's our goal. I have a lot of tanks with no ammo. That's the bad part. Spec Ops. Cool. But yeah, I have a lot of tanks with no ammo. Let's see, let's create a... How's our garrison? We don't have one. Probably should. Do 5 police units. And we'll go from there. Garrison here. Good. Okay. How about here? What do we have? We have units, just nothing to start a military yet. And when we do, send these to Buggy. Send reservists. Send there. Send you there. Okay. See what do we got here. Send these tanks up. Alright. Nothing there. See our garrison force. Let's go ahead and get the proper uniforms. That'll help our stability some. Got plenty of artillery pieces, so I don't need artillery anymore. I need like actual tanks and stuff. Artillery we're good on. Looks like I'm hurting on metal. Lots and lots of metal. Do I have anything I can just use iron with? Aluminum. 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 Small amount of aluminum. No. So it looks like I'm going to be hurting on some of those supplies for a little bit. So I'm going to start cutting back on things that use it till we get situated. See, send you over here. We'll send you guys that way as well. Let's go ahead and send all of our weapons that way. And same with y'all. Send all supplies there. Trying to get everything set. So that way I can get a strong force taken care of and get them ready to go. Okay, we have some armored tank units there, some regulars. Let's do some armor squads. Let's do some motorized regulars. Cool. Alright, let's get them all ready. And then let's go to the capital. Or up this way a little bit. How's our garrison forces over here? Trying to get everything set. Let's see. Reservists got 201. So that's... Let's do a battalion. Let's do a Spec Ops armor. And then let's do some regulars. Spec Ops regulars. And let's do a couple more Spec Ops armor. And that should be all I could put in that because I only had 200 reservists. Alright, and then we're going to send most of these weapons and stuff to the capital of the island here. So let's go ahead and move all this. And then move you guys there as well. And uniforms. Go ahead and remove the reservists there as well. And then I should be able to get some motor or light armor. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Create another battalion there. here. Thing is, I have all the units I should need, but I just don't. RPG23s. Send these. I need to send these down here. Down here. So that way they can get more guns. Let's go to our resources. Grab these. And send these. Yeah. See about ammo. Grab about, let's do 2,000. Send 2,000 rockets that way. Go ahead and speed up time a little bit. Okay, so we have one island that ain't protected at all. This island's getting built up. What about over here? What do you guys need? You guys are kind of under-equipped somewhat to hold off. Yeah, very under-equipped. Burfin, I want to send some supplies this way. I want to send some RPK modified or mods. I want to send those to there. Send. I want to send some of our new rockets that way. I want to send some ammunition that way as well. Not that much. Okay. I also want to see what I need over here. Light armor. Okay. As soon as I'm able, I will get some more units out there. Let's see, construction. Can I upgrade anything? I can. A military factory or a stew factory or a bread factory. Let's go with the bread. And then get these boys ready for another assault. Get this unit up here.
Roger. Roger that.
Send them down to the port.
Take cover. Affirmative. Roger.
Yeah, that 40-second thing sucks.
Affirmative.
Ghost team.
Roger.
Go here. Okay, let's remove one rocket artillery. And this artillery here. And fill it up with more infantry. Construction. Let's go ahead and upgrade our housing. Send this down here to join this group. There we go. And now we are fully ready here. So I'm going to pull this guy back. Pull this guy forward. Rearm. Cool. Spec Ops. Send you guys down. Send you up.
Affirmative.
Construction, please.
Roger that.
Alright, let's take it. take the final city on this island. We got 250 and 25 vehicles. Alrighty, boys. Let's go ahead and see what we can do before we assault. I see what they got. I'm gonna launch some artillery here.
Acknowledged. Require support.
Airstrike here.
Affirmative.
Another airstrike
Requesting
here.
support. Copy that.
And I'm going to put this tank here. This one here. Anti-air over here. Start Jane out my crew. Alright, here we go.
Mission completed. Copy that. Require support. Affirmative.
That one. Very nice.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to command with my
Requesting air support.
do this thing.
Copy that. Require support.
Go ahead and fire artillery.
Require support. Acknowledged.
Turret's out of action, so you might as well become infantry. Start pushing my tanks forward just a little. So they're not all sitting ducks. Push forward, boys. Okay, I'm gonna launch airstrike here.
Copy that.
turn. Wish you could just use spacebar to shoot your machine guns instead of have to select through. Trying to push the enemy a little bit harder than I did last time. Hello? Alright, this gun's out. Pull back. Tank's out of action. Gonna make him fall back. Did work though.
Require support. Copy that.
Push forward.
Copy that. Requesting support. Affirmative.
Push my tanks up a little bit more. Tanks push forward.
Requesting support. Copy that.
Get some artillery support over here.
Requesting air support. Acknowledge. Copy that.
Come back on the tank. Hello, please. Nice. Tanks destroyed.
Mission accomplished.
Hello. Cool. Fall back a little. Okay, go back to main mode. Lay down some artillery right here.
Support. Affirmative.
Lay down some airstrikes out here.
Copy that. Requesting air support. Copy that.
Okay, they need some infantry up there. I know it's hurt, but I need to get some infantry up there to help them out. Come on, guys, you ain't doing me no good back there.
Mission completed.
Definitely a tank siege on this little town.
Mission accomplished. Requesting support. Affirmative. Requesting support.
Fire, boys, fire.
Affirmative.
That one hurt. Push forward, boys.
Mission accomplished. Requesting air support. Affirmative. Require support. Copy that. Require support. Copy that.
Order received.
Forward. Alright, I gotta kind of be a tank crew right now.
Mission completed. Mission
Hello? Don't shoot me in the butt. Die. Good, he's gone. Oh, got me. Talk about danger close. Shot me for a few seconds and you surrender? Really? I was gone. Jeez. How many hip fire shots do I gotta do? Feel a run. Run. Oh, they moved. Aw. Oh, we took some casualties from that. Move, boys. Okay, I'm gonna move up. Try to take out their last bit of troops out here. Alright. Goodbye, boys. You must be on the no surrender orders. Yeah, we won. Looks like a bunch of sidearms, some rockets, and a few T-72s. Very nice. Send you boys up here. Alright. This island is ours, boys. We captured it. Alright, our next assault will be the island out here. And then I'm pretty sure that's the last island that we have to take care of. And then the mainland is our next assault. So let's go ahead and get some garrisons forces going here. Make sure they're good. Alright. Get you guys down here to protect the harbor. No sense keeping you up here. Now that the island's safe. Send this ship out so we ain't losing vessels I can't replace currently. Okay. That's all done there. Let's check a few things over before we continue. I want to make sure that I can get everything done as quickly as possible. There we go. Keeping our stability up quite decently. Political. I don't really have nothing besides that. What about civilian? I need that, which is 100 political. So we'll get that next. Reservists there. Okay. We haven't really checked our reservists much over here. Got quite a few. Yeah, quite a few. So, definitely gonna be upskilling our war front here soon. Alright. Well, anyway, everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Please let me know down in the comments down below. And I will see you all next time.